What's up, mate?
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. How is everyone?
Oh,
How are we doing?
good. It's Friday evening, mate. It's Friday evening.
I know. I'm glad it's Friday. It's been a long week. It's been a long ass week.
Oh, for sure.
Snow, work. Yeah, I'm glad it's Friday.
Snow, work, rain, wind, life.
How is everyone?
How is? Oh, we've got a
Few people
We've
in.
got a fair few
Yeah.
people. How are you, mate? How are you?
I'm good.
You've got a
I
nice,
think-
cozy background there, mate. It's just nice and warm.
It doesn't feel warm. I think the snow vibe outside is still bringing the cold in. So yeah, all good. I'm glad it's Friday and it's chill out for a few days and then back to work on Monday. What about you, mate? How are you doing?
Yeah, it's been all right, mate. It's been all right. It's just been a bit of a mad week. It just feels like it's been non-stop, and like you said, it's just snow and work and
Yeah, this and that.
it's constant, mate. Isn't it? It's just constant. But yeah, it's been all right. It's been all right.
What's Brian's prize? Love.
Respect. We give you mad respect. We'll give you mad props.
Mad props, blood.
Mad props.
Chris, thanks for popping in, mate.
Who we got? So we got Chris, evening, Tara, Barry, Andreas.
Is it Tara or Tyra?
Tara, Tara.
Yeah, I thought we might be saying it wrong.
No, I think it's because of her accent.
Oh, right, okay.
Because it's Tara.
Yeah,
I think that's how she says it.
It's our British way of saying it.
Yeah, and we're like Tara.
All right, Tara.
All right, Tara. All right, darling. Who else we got? We got Scott.
Baz.
We've got Hills.
Hillary. How we doing?
I can't feed my cats with respect. Next time I'll come second.
Yes.
So that's fam. That's all we got up in there.
So, should we go over the categories that we're going to go over this evening?
Yeah. You wanna lay it down?
So we're going to do our usual, just a few things, what we've been wearing this week, what we've been watching. But we're then going to go over some of our favorite videos of the week from some frag reviewers.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to look at, we've done a category where it's fragrance reviewers and we've chosen them or matched them up to a movie character. And then we've linked it to what fragrance would they wear as that character. So, there's a few of you in the chat that may pop up in that.
We then got
a fragrance. Yeah.
It was kind of like what we did last week, where we kind of matched a fragrance reviewer to a movie. This time we've went one step further and we've said, well, what we'll do is we'll match a fragrance reviewer to a character, and then give that character a signature scent.
Oh yes.
So we'll see how that goes.
We then got a fragrance and movie quiz.
Oh yeah, we got a double whammy with the quiz. Whammy. So we've got a movie quiz, which is straight up questions. So I know that some of you have got itchy trigger fingers, Tara. And yeah, so we've got some movie questions, and then we've got like a fragrance. It's kind of like a picture quiz. It's a picture quiz. Hopefully you'll all enjoy it.
No cheating, Barry.
Yeah, Barry.
Yeah, Barry. And then we've got the ultimate date night movie and fragrance that we're going to go over. So me and Ant have chose one each, and we'd like to, when we get to that point, see what you guys have chosen for that. And then we're going to finish off with our top 5 comedy movies. And that was a tough one.
It was, but it was. We'll go over it obviously when we're a bit closer to it. But it was quite surprising actually when me and Nick kind of like looked at what each other's choices were and stuff like that. But we'll go over it a little closer to the time. But yeah, and I think in all of these, audience participation is key in these ones. Because whilst a lot of these are mine and Nick's opinions of what we're doing. Amina, how's it going?
Amina?
whilst there's a lot of mine and Nick's opinions on what we think, we really want to know what you think, because last week when we were doing this, we got a lot of bangers from you guys. We got like, absolute bangers from you guys. So feel free to get involved.
Hillary, thank you for subbing. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Cool. So, shall I start us off with what I've been wearing this week?
Oh yeah. What pants you been? What colour pants you been wearing?
Oh God, good right mixture. So I've been touching on the bringing that touching back. So
talking about what colour pants you're wearing, and you're like, yeah, I've been touching on it.
It's getting to that time. So I've been testing out a bit more of the Gallivant Discovery set. So this week I've been on the Tel Aviv.
Oh yeah,
that one's the very sort of comforting linen one, which is nice. But yeah, it's probably just a little lounge around fragrance for me.
Yeah, I think if I remember, I mean, I've not smelt that since we did it, but that is, if I remember rightly, I said that smelt like Febreze.
Yeah, it's that full-on freshness. The other one from the Discovery pack was Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice. I did it where I had both of them on my wrist, and I think I kept leaning towards Los Angeles. So I think I prefer it even more now than I did before when we did the live on Tony's channel.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then the other one is I mentioned this in the latest video, is the perfume parlor oil of Baronda. I absolutely love this, and if you didn't see the video, it was my number one. This is a sexy beast. Absolute sexy beast.
So I've just seen Amina there saying I love Istanbul. That's what I've got on my hand today. That vanilla. Oh god damn. But yeah, I've been wearing stuff this week that I don't usually tend to go for, simply because it's not stuff that I've ever kind of previously gone for, and I've kind of wanted to dive into a little bit more of the unknown, just because you kind of like you know what you like and you stick with it a lot of the time. But I've kind of been wanting to get into more greener or boozier fragrances. So yeah, I've been sampling this bad boy as well. This Barry Onda, as we're going to call it now, or Baza Onda. It's just, dude, it's just so good.
Like honestly, it clings to anything that I wear. So when I've had it on my coat, just on the sleeves, and
it's so
sexy,
so good.
Motherfucker.
It's so good. So yeah, I'll be interested to see what the spray's like in terms of kind of like it projecting, and see how long it's lasting. So obviously oils are going to be a bit more clingy, aren't they? And they're going to stick to you. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like once I make another perfume parlor purchase. Say that quick. Perfume parlor purchase. The other one is one that I picked up recently, and oh boy, we're talking about boozy. Oh boy, that.
Oh mama.
Oh, I got double face. Yeah, Bentley for Men Intense, mate. Like, you know, when people say that stuff is potent, like, and that stuff is strong, they're really not lying. It has got a kick. It kicks you right in the bollocks when you put that on me. It is strong. It's really, really strong with rum, like almost like a photorealistic rum. And it can, I think it can be off-putting for a lot of people. I can see why it would be off-putting for a lot of people, because it's like really in your face. Like it's really like unapologetically in your face. But once the booziness aspect of it kind of wears off, for me anyway, it goes really creamy. It goes really, really like nice and creamy, and like that's what I get from like the sprayer. Like it's just really like you get the
It's
booze.
cheap as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, what I think this was like 28 quid for 100 ml. So it's cheap as chips.
Decent price.
But you get like this creamy booziness, and it's like, oh god damn.
Oh my lord.
And I'll have a review coming out for that within the next like coming weeks, I think. And then the last thing that I've been wearing, I'm talking about more greener fragrances. And you'll know from my last video when I sampled the Centauri sample set. I really quite liked. Is it Gaia? I don't know.
Gaia.
Gaia, yeah.
Mother Earth.
Mother Earth.
Yes.
It was like it really surprised me because I really quite enjoyed it, and I think it was the earthiness, but there was like a touch of sweetness to it as well. Or all of them are in, mate. All of them are in.
I think Nigel is feeling horny tonight. He's ready to take everyone and anyone.
The greenness of it was really nice, and it's not the same. What I'm going to be talking about now, but like Burberry London, it was greener than I was expecting it. And I bought this it was a blind buy. I bought this purely on a lot of hype that it was getting before Christmas. And a lot of people saying like it's impossible to like not like and stuff like that. But like it was a lot greener than I was expecting. It's got like nice spices to it. It's really, really nice. And I understand why people say this is like Christmas Day in a bottle, because it's really quite piney. I don't think pine is like an official note in it, but it's really quite piney. It smells like smelling a pine tree, really, with a bit of spice in it. But yeah, this is really, really good. And on me, it lasts really, really long. I got pretty much like a full day out of one wearing of this, and it's really, really good. So it's definitely worth
having a sniff.
God damn.
And I've got I managed to get a good bargain on a purchase last night.
I'm fuming that I didn't catch it.
I've bought Proxima from Centauri, one of Pete's fragrances. So should be getting that next week. So yeah,
that shit is sexy. It's sexy. So good, mate. It's
sexy berries.
You are in for a treat because it is gorgeous.
And the bottle is amazing as well.
Mate, the bottle, and for the price that you managed to get it for,
yeah,
fuming
bargain.
Fuming.
Cool. So, should we just touch upon what we've watched this week, and then we can get into our topics?
Yeah, man. Amina, we haven't talked about what we've been wearing today, so if anyone wants to pop it in the chat,
yeah,
what's your scent of the day? We can all have a good discussion about it. Yeah, if you want to pop it in the chat. I think I've told you what I'm wearing today. Istanbul was my scent of the day.
Oh. So what have you watched this week? I've not watched that much, to be fair.
Not a lot, I'm not going to lie. So as the last couple of weeks I've been watching pretty much the same thing for the last couple of weeks. I'm probably going to be continuing to watch it for what probably is the next couple of months because of how long it is. And it's sticking with this bad boy. I can't really say any more about it than I've already said. I absolutely love it. I know that people get lost on it, pardon the pun, get lost on it quite quickly because it's deliberately confusing, but I'm really enjoying it second time round or third time round. I can't really remember whether it's second or third, but I'm really enjoying it. There was that, and you go over. I'll go over the next thing I'll watch because it was only today.
Hi, Catty. Thanks for joining us. I've not watched much this week. I watched I think it was like a Russian film on Amazon called Guardians. And
is that the one with the bear?
Yeah,
it's like a man bear kind of thing.
I think I didn't even make it to the end. I think I fell asleep.
I think I think someone I saw that ages ago. It was saying like it was the Russian version of like Guardians of the Galaxy or something like that. It's just mad.
But yeah, it was just a crazy film. And then last night I had a bit of a YouTube session, and I found myself watching for a good solid hour. It was it was prank videos of people with a fart machine in a lift, and obviously you were seeing the reactions of people pretending they were actually farting in a lift.
So funny.
And for a solid hour, I was watching all these videos and absolutely pissing myself laughing on the sofa where I was like crying. And my wife was like, "What the hell is wrong with you? What are you watching?" And I was like, "I'm just watching people pretend to fart in a lift." So yeah, it was very funny. So
Very funny.
what's the last thing that you've watched?
If you like toilet humor, it's very funny.
Fart
I think that lends to our sense of humor. You fart, it's hilarious. And then the last thing I watched, and it's only because I've watched it today because it only actually came out today on Disney Plus. So anyone knows that, if they're fans of the channel, that know that we are really, really big on our superhero. Well, I am anyway. Really, really big on superhero stuff, or Marvel or DC. And this bad boy came out today. So if any of you don't know what this is, it is the kind of like it's a TV series spin-off from characters from the MCU. So you got Wanda Vision, and it's the trailers of it have always leading up to now have always been like really quite cryptic. Leading into it, so it's kind of like got this 50s kind of sitcom kind of vibe to it. But it's kind of like blended in with the reality of the future, as you can kind of like see from that poster. But it was the first 2 episodes that they released today, and they're only about half an hour long. So they're not a massive investment to kind of like sit down and watch, but it started off really, really kind of like, where is this going? Because it's like there's like snippets of there's snippets of what's to come. There's definitely snippets of what's to come, but when I say snippets, I mean literal snippets of what's to come. The majority of these 2 episodes are solely focused on creating a 1950s sitcom in black and white, including involving characters, the 2 characters that you know, and the rest are in this kind of like weird kind of like made up sitcom world. So it does feel like at times where you kind of like sitting in there 20 minutes in, and like it's not lended anything to what you know. You kind of go,
you just have to watch it more.
What am I watching? Like, oh, is this it? And then it kind of goes into kind of like, okay, so something's definitely not right. Something's going on, and that's the style that they're going in. So they're going for this 50s sitcom throughout, and it looks like, I won't spoil anything. Well, I can't spoil anything. I don't know, but like it's definitely something that I can see a lot of people being turned off by straight away, because it's not immediately lending you to what you what you know of the MCU. Okay. And that's, I think, what intrigued me a lot about it, because you've got a lot of these things coming out, like Loki, you've got Winter Soldier, and the Falcon. All these things that you know are going to start like really hard hitting and really punchy and stuff that you know, whereas this is a really unknown territory. But I think because of the characters that it's going into, and I think where I think it's going is lending into a much bigger thing, especially down kind of like the cosmic side of the MCU, so involving like Doctor Strange and stuff like that. So I think that it's going to go into a much larger kind of like narrative. But the first 2 episodes, I can see that it may turn off a lot of people, because it is basically just watching a 50s sitcom. It is a brave thing to do. It really is quite a brave thing to do, because it's like it. But we'll see. I've got high hopes for it. I'm always going to be. I'm always going to be very accommodating of Marvel, always, because of what it's given to us previously. So I'll always give it the benefit of the doubt, no matter what it is. I'll watch whatever it is, and if I don't like it, I don't like it. But I'll always watch it just to make my mind up about it. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, but I don't know how many episodes there are in the season, because if that's the first two, and I don't know if it's kind of like a long season, if it's only a short season or anything like that. So whether or not they're going to keep it cryptic throughout and they have like a big bang like at the end, or it's going to get increasingly more kind of familiar as you go on, I don't know. But so far I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. But yes, I can imagine it's a bit Marmite for people. I can see that it might divide some people. Tony, how's it going, mate?
Go through some of the scents that people have put. So Deer Musk for a bit of Tara, MFK Grand Soir, Rolling in Love, Dendera,
Amarud Tabak.
Tabak. Remember Me, Because I'm Obsessed. Black Panther. I know Nige really likes that one.
Wakanda Forever.
Blackanda. Bianchi. What's that? Etruscan Water. Interesting. I do, mate. Thanks for joining us.
We've got T-Dog and T-Bone in the chat now.
Oh. The two T-Dogs.
Tara and Tony.
Right, okay. So before we go into our next topic, if you haven't seen this week, we dropped 2 videos. So Anthony dropped his first impressions of Centauri perfumes, and then I did my best fragrances of 2020. So if you haven't seen them, go and give them a watch.
Go and have a look.
Have a look.
Have a little look. And I must say, and I think that you've been, I think that a couple of people have commented about it and stuff like that. But the production value on your 2020 list is very good, I must say. I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it, especially the whole leather jacket pot.
I tried to do something different with it. And I think I'm going to try and make it a bit different going forward. So, it's good to change things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Nigel, it's not a new mic. It was just the settings that I changed. Give it a bit more bass.
It was bass. It was
very
bass. Yeah. But it's something that we're very conscious of going forward, that we're wanting to try and kind of like take into account kind of like production value and stuff like that. So especially now, like you said, we've got a few more toys, haven't we? We've got picked up a few more toys that we can kind of have a bit of a play with, so we can see what's coming up. Filth.
Right, so let's go through our favorite videos of the week.
Let's do this.
So, Andreas, thanks for popping in.
What's going on?
How you doings? Right, so shall I go over my one first? Yeah. Okay, so one of my favorite videos of the week was this one.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Yeah, so this was a really good, and I think Tara was involved in this video as well. Smurfy Girl was in there. There was a load of really great people in this video, and what I liked about it as well, obviously, it's women sharing their favorite sexiest men's fragrances. It was very, very different. All had their own very own tastes, and I think it just stood out how tastes are very different. I was expecting a lot of your sort of generic fragrances, but there was a lot of stuff in there that I'd never even heard of. So it was a really good video. Really enjoyed it.
It was. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed discovering new channels as well. It was just really, really nice just to kind of just to see them, and I think it was on for I think the video was like half an hour or something like that, but the time just went like that. You didn't feel like you were watching a half an hour video. It was really, really good. So I agree. It was a banger.
It was a banger.
It was a banger. Okay, so one of my favorite ones is one that I've just watched today actually, and it made me chuckle the whole way through. It's just dry wit the entire way through it, and it's this fine gentleman here.
He's definitely squeezing one eye out, isn't he? He's in an elevator, isn't he?
Yeah.
Squeezing a eye out.
Chris's latest video, and it only came out today. Like it was, but like after it came out and I watched it, like I was literally just sat there watching it on my phone, just chuckling to myself the entire way through, pretty much. I just thought it was really, really good. Yeah, it's just like, especially when you get like good comedy in there. I know a lot of people can constitute different what good comedy is, but that comedy kind of like dry wit really speaks to me, and it kind of gets you a hell of a lot more engaged in whatever video you're watching. But yeah, I just thought it was really, really good, and I even sent a message just saying that I really, really liked it. It was good, it was funny. And some wicked choices in there as well. Like some really, really good choices.
He very variances up the styles in his videos. Outdoors, indoors. Good mixture of stuff.
Yeah, man. BC?
BC. Defo all about that bass. Midnight Caller. Definitely, yeah, need some treble buzzer. Beast it up. So next person for me so they're quite new actually, and I watched a few of the videos this week, and I just like the personality coming across on the video, and it is Mr. Fragrance.
Mr. Fragrance.
So yeah, really enjoy his videos. I think it's probably the first time I've watched quite a few of them. Really enjoyed them, and yeah, shout out to Mr. Fragrance.
And another one is, again, it's all for me. I've been kind of like looking and appreciating kind of like the aesthetics of things a lot more recently, and I think it's probably because it's more in the forefront of your mind because you're kind of like taking that into consideration as to what we're doing, stuff like that. But it was a review of a fragrance from Pocket Sense, it was Oud Opulenza. It's a sense it's a fragrance I've not smelt or anything like that, but it was from this handsome devil here, and it was, again, it's a cracking review. It was really, really thorough, really detailed. But
can we guess what he's staring at? Put in the comments. Put in the comments what Tony's staring at.
What is Tony staring at in this picture? But yeah, like looking at it, like I noticed like immediately, like the quality of the production level of it, the quality of the image and the setup, like the lighting and everything like that. That little things like that make such a big difference in what videos look like. And for me, that one has nailed it. Like he nailed it. It looks quality. I mean, he could be sat there talking utter gibberish. Like that's not. I mean, it's lucky that he isn't, and you know the review is really detailed, but it looks really, really good and really professional. So again,
I like the reviews he's doing on the new Pocket Sense ones as well.
It's the videos like really eye-catching and drawing in. So it kind of just like it brings you into the scene straight away, and you're more inclined to kind of sit there and listen, even if it's something you're not necessarily interested in. But you're more inclined to sit there and listen because of the quality that it looks like, because it looks quality. But yeah,
absolutely.
Like I said, it's lucky that it is a good review as well. So
indeed. So
we've got some
comments.
We've got some answers. So what was he looking at? So Heather's gone in and said cake.
Good answer.
Brian has come in and said Beck's dropping Belgian buns.
Space.
Beck's dressed up as Joe Exotic.
That would be good. Just randomly turn up.
Yeah.
mid
I mean,
review.
let's just have another quick. I mean, whatever it is, he ain't too thrilled about. Put it that way. Okay, well, let's battle of the faces. Who's got the better face, Tony here or Chris here? Anyway, but yes, they're our favorite. Unless you've got any more.
They're mine for this week.
Yeah.
I did like Barry's list that he did for this week. Some great choices.
Cheapy winter list.
Yeah. It was. I like that there was a few on there that I actually had.
Yeah.
Really good list.
It's Bentley for Mon.
Bentley for Mon. Right. Okay. So let's start with the next topic. Fragrance reviewer as a movie character, and what fragrance would they wear? So what we could do is start off with. We'll go with each. I think we picked 3 each.
Yeah, man.
3 people. So we'll tell you who we've picked, and then you can choose in the comments who you would pick as a movie character.
Yeah, and then we'll give you our choices. So
Do you want to go
who's the first reviewer you've gone for?
All right. Okay. So my first reviewer.
Don't tell them what you've chosen yet. Just tell us who the reviewer is.
Okay. So I've gone for Curly Sense.
Okay. So Curly Sense. So if you were to choose
Andrea.
if you were to choose a movie or a TV character for Curly Sense, who would it be? Let us know first before Nick gives his. I have not chosen anything for her. That's not one of my choices, but I'll be interested to see what people think. I'll also be interested to see what you think because I've not had a look.
There's a few of you that are maybe in here that are going to pop up as well.
Ooh, cheeky. Sausage. Okay, so.
Oh
Oh my god!
Oh my god, John, are you like
you were like this last week, mate? You were like this last week. You're like Mystic Meg.
Right, so John, are you ready for this? Boom, Salma Hayek, obviously, and the fragrance that I've gone for is Velvet Orchid.
Velvet Orchid.
Yeah, I think this is just a very. I went for this one instead of Black Orchid because I think this is a bit of a. It's like its cousin. It's a bit of a smoother and not as. I feel it's not as loud as Black Orchid, and it's quite sensual and a rather sexy fragrance. So yeah, I went for Salma Hayek with Velvet Orchid.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so the first reviewer I have gone for is a man from across the pond.
Ooh.
It's not local, obviously, if he's from across the pond. He's not in the chat tonight, but he does pop up in the chat from now and again. It's Mr. Luke is Poe.
Ooh.
So who could I have gone for? Oh, Brian. That is a great choice. By the way,
I was gonna pick that because I've seen her do something with Wonder Woman before, and I thought, yeah, I'm not gonna be that obvious. It's Bailey's, Tony, not milk. It's got a bit of milky in it. It's my evening milk.
It's predominantly milk, though, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cream.
So who would you choose for Mr. Luke is Poe?
What character would you choose for Luke is Poe in a film?
Oh, so we've got Murdoch from the 18. Suzuki We're the Millers. It's a great. I think that's a great choice. It's probably better than my choice, to be fair. So I have chosen.
That's a good shout.
Luke as
No,
the mask, simply because some of the stuff that he comes out with is like when he goes off on little rants on his videos that make me laugh hysterically, just like the mask. And I think that the fragrance to go with it is something just as explosive and as loud and as in your face as the mask. It would be
Jupe or Yoop.
Jupe Hom, just because of how explosive. Like I can imagine the mask wears Jupe Hom,
and it just absolutely linger everywhere
like
when he spins around.
You could smell him from like in a different state.
Good shout. Well, Mr. Bean, Hannibal Lecter, Bradley Cooper.
Luke could also be Deadpool. He could be Deadpool.
Yeah, good shout. Very good shout.
Norman Bates. Fucking hell.
Bloody hell. Right, my next person is Kev from Mersey Sense.
Ooh. So I had Kev last week, and I gave him Green Street for the movie because I reckon he's hard as fuck. What character is Kev?
Kev from Mersey Sense.
He's not in the chat tonight, is he?
No. He's probably out beating someone up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Y'all are on point.
Yeah, so
you've got
some clever people.
Barry, Heather, Nige, John, all saying the same thing.
So I went with yes.
Of course.
Yeah, I went with 300. But the fragrance I went for him was this.
Of course you did.
I thought it's a bit animalic. And yeah, they'd be a bit stinky back then. Have a bit of an animal scent to them, bit of blood, a bit of sweat. So yeah, I went with this Frederic Malle Musc Ravageur fragrance for Kev as Gerard Butler.
As Leonidas. Right, okay, so the next one I have gone for is again someone from across the pond. And it is Stephen from Redolescence. So what do we think? Who do we think Stephen would be? This is too strong, by the way. I say I'll put a drop of it in, and it's like... Who do we think? Have you got any ideas, Nick? Or have you already seen what I've put?
No, I've not actually seen, to be fair.
John, you know what? It kind of crossed my mind, and I think we're going on this. I think we say that because we're going down the same path. I think we are, but that kind of crossed my mind. Anything else? The lad who played the lead in Lord of the Rings, Frodo Baggins,
Elijah Wood. Will Mackenzie in between this.
So no, I've gone for something a little bit more along the lines of kind of like the intellectual side, because I feel like Stephen comes across as very knowledgeable, very clever. I think he's a teacher as well, isn't he? So he comes across very knowledgeable, and it's almost kind of like what he doesn't know about fragrances isn't worth knowing kind of vibe when you kind of sit down and listen to his reviews. So I was thinking, who knows pretty much everything and who's really clever, who's really smart? And I went for Patrick Stewart as Professor X.
Okay.
He's a professor, so he's in the teaching role, which he is a teacher. And 2, he knows his shit.
Tony has put, are we going with the bearded Stephen or the smooth?
Oh, I kind of went with the smooth.
Smoothie.
But okay. Yeah, and what I mean by when John said Rain Man is because he's super, super clever. But yeah, and then the fragrance that I've gone with him, I was thinking, well, if he's really if we're talking about Professor X, he's really sophisticated. He's quite a complex person. He's quite classic. So I went with
Zaharoff.
Signature Pour Homme for him because it is complex. It's really classy. It's. I think it's a perfect fit for Professor X. I can imagine him rolling towards you, reading your mind, smelling like Mr. Zaharoff.
We have some other ones here. Tobey Maguire.
I think people are more going for like the looks of him rather than I went down a different path.
Forrest Gump.
I think he went Forrest Gump with a beard when Forrest Gump grows his beard.
Yeah,
Patrick Stewart's like a cross of Stephen and BFL.
Right, this next one, I've gone with Tara.
I think I feel like I know what it is.
You may be close, but
I feel like I know what it is because we mentioned it last week, didn't we?
No, I've gone different.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I said Bad Teacher, didn't I?
Yeah.
Which is, I imagine it's not Cameron Diaz as Bad Teacher then, or Sharon Stone, because we've said Sharon Stone. Is it going to be Sharon Stone?
Right, so it's going with Sharon Stone.
Of course it's Sharon Stone.
This is Sharon Stone in Total Recall. So
Total Recall's such a badass movie as well.
It is a badass movie. So yeah, I think Tara's got that Sharon Stone smile, and I think you want an autograph as soon as she smiles. What are you thinking?
I agree. I agree. I think that she really does. I really think she really does look like Sharon Stone.
So I had to think of what perfume would go with this, and I based it solely on the film.
I know what you're going to pick. I know what you're going to pick straight away because of the film.
Yeah. So I based it on the film. It's in space. It's on Mars.
Let people guess. What are they going to pick?
Yeah. What fragrance have I picked?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. What we're choosing? I know what you've chose straight away.
What's Tara going to wear on Mars?
Proxima. Oh, that's a good choice.
shout.
Maybe not.
Very good shout. Tara was a rock chick.
There you go. Brian's nailed it.
Yeah.
That's what I reckon anyway.
I went with Alien.
Alien, of course.
And it's one that I absolutely fucking love because it smells very yummy.
It gets Nick weak at the knees, but you did miss a trick there with saying Angel's Share because I'm pretty sure Tara bathes in it.
That could have been a good one. Could have been a right good shout.
Oh, hang on. Alien has been one of my signature scents. Nick, you've nailed it. You nailed it.
There we go. Right.
All right. Who's my last one? I've forgotten who my last. Okay, yes. So my last one is Mr. Frags to Riches. So who do we think?
Steve. It depends what route you've gone. Depends. Have you gone look or have you gone personality?
No, I've not gone luck. No, definitely not gone luck. And you'll know that I've not gone luck when you see who I've got.
So I'm guessing you maybe have gone comedy-ish with Steve. Maybe
we'll see. Let's see what other people think. So Steve from Frags to Riches. What have we gone with? Warwick Davis, Hannibal Lecter, Warwick Davis. One of the in-betweeners, Ed Helms in The Hangover. So I'm not going down looks. There's more of who Steve is and what he's like. MacGyver.
2 brains.
So, whilst people continue to guess, what I have gone with is Steve, and it's quite. I think it's just quite I say it's quite an obvious one. As soon as I've chose my 3 reviewers, this character jumped out to me straight away, and it is the Joker.
All right, okay.
Because he's a comedian, right?
Okay,
he's a comedian. He makes jokes. He's the Joker, and I picked the Joker. I picked Jack Nicholson's Joker because I find him the funniest Joker. Because I could have chosen from quite a few different Jokers, but I think Jack Nicholson has actually got funny. He is actually funny in Batman. He's also murderous. Yes, yeah, I would say yeah. Maybe he's likely to. Maybe he's likely to kill you. And then I was thinking, okay, so fragrance. What fragrance would the Joker wear? So the Joker is one of those people that is a little bit divisive. Some people love him, some people hate him. And he's one of those people that when he puts something on, you kind of like take notice because I mean, how can you not take notice? I mean, look at that mug. Look at that mug. So I picked the Fahrenheit because I was choosing it from a divisive perspective really here because I really don't like the smell of Fahrenheit. Like I really, really don't like it. Yet some people love it. And I was thinking, well, some people really like the Joker, some people don't like the Joker. It's definitely one of those that's going to get you noticed because of its smell and you're going to notice the Joker. So I thought that Fahrenheit is probably a good shout for the Joker because of those reasons.
Reasonable enough.
And there you go.
Catty keeps timing herself out. She's not. I don't think she knows how to use the spanner properly.
What she's?
I think she's pressing the wrong buttons.
I just randomly hit screen twice in a wrong place. Someone's been drinking. Someone's been on the sherbets.
Right, fragrance quiz time.
Oh, baby. Right, okay. So, like I said, if you weren't here at the start of it, I'll give you a rundown of what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is I have taken, I think it's 10.
Should we do a tally again of who's winning?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I've taken 10 snippets of fragrance marketing posters or adverts. And I want you to guess what the fragrance is that it's marketing for. Does that make sense? So we'll go with an easy one first. Just so you can kind of see what I'm doing.
Going gentle.
So we'll go in with, and Nick, you're going to have to be quick on the trigger here for the comments and tell me who came first, so I can keep a tally of it. But we'll go in easy first. So the first one, what I want you to do is tell me what the fragrance is. just gonna get a, like.
Oh, who got it first?
John.
Oh, John.
So yeah, so that was a really easy, quick one, and it was obviously Dior J'adore. So now you kind of see where we're going with it. So some are pretty easy, some a little harder, some are really hard. But we'll go with another relatively easy one again, shall we?
Fragrance one, almost nude for women.
We'll go with another relatively easy
Bestseller.
one. Okay, let's go. Mr. Pitt talking seductively to the camera
Pity now.
with his locks and his goatee. Oh, so we've got Blue de Chanel Sauvage, Boss Bottled, all financed.
Oh, guys, we were talking about this last week.
We were talking about this last week.
On,
Fragrance one, quarantine haircut for men. Blue de Chanel,
no, not Blue de Chanel. How doing, John?
Mont Blanc, date for men. Oh, we've got a winner.
Tara Chanel number 5.
Well done, Tara. Tara's on the scoreboard again. But yes, that was Chanel number 5. Okay, so let's go for. Okay, where are we? Okay, let's go for this one.
Oh, I thought that was the Weekend at first.
What are we thinking? Invictus, Grey, D&G. Nope. Catty is definitely on something. Jon Snow, D&G the one. Fragrance one, is that an arm or a leg for Jon Snow? D&G the one. Cuba, no. Paco Rabanne. We want to know which fragrance it is, so we can't just say houses.
Okay, so the actual fragrance, not the house. Amina got it, did she?
Yeah, but we got the house, but...
Okay, we need the fragrance.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, who got it?
Tara again.
No, I think it was Amina.
Oh, okay, so we're giving that to Amina.
Yeah, Amina got it.
Okay, so yes, that was Jimmy Choo Man. So we'll give that one Amina because she was the first one to get Jimmy Choo, which then led on to pretty much everyone then saying Jimmy Choo Man. Cool. So well done. So where are we? Okay, so let's try this one.
We'll let you have it, Amina. It's quite a seductive eye, that is.
I don't look at adverts.
I'm sure you do, Bazza.
Obsession, Light Blue Intense, 1 million, Pure Excess. This is one I thought people would get. We've got a winner again. And it is Tara yet again.
Tara's smashing it.
It is Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani. Tara is on it. So, what have we got next? Let's go with this. I think this will get one pretty quickly. Go.
Oh,
Ooh.
bit of muscle on that leg.
Some thigh right there. What we got? Oh, inner thigh. D&G pour femme. No. Britney Spears. C.
Barry.
I've had more thigh on my KFC. Pretty Woman, Trick One, Fragrance One, and Unexpectedly Men for Night for
Beyonce.
Women. Yeah, we'll give this one to Barry.
Yeah, we'll let Barry have this one.
Because it is Beyonce. It's Beyonce, and he's got it there. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Heat.
It is Beyonce Heat. Interestingly, this advertising campaign was banned in the UK for being too raunchy.
Oh my god! Catch the fever.
I think it's the cleavage and the fact that you can almost just see the nethers.
Can we just clarify that Barry doesn't watch adverts?
No, he doesn't watch adverts.
He clearly knows that thigh.
Yeah, he doesn't watch adverts, but he's a connoisseur on Beyonce's thigh. Yes, I know it doesn't even show that much, and I think that obviously we're used to a lot more skin on show, but apparently that was classed as too raunchy, and it had a sexual, seductive nature. Therefore, it was banned. What else we got? Okay, let's go with this one.
I know them lips from anywhere.
I bet you do. Burberry Man, Burberry Brit, Justin, Boss Bottled.
I don't think Justin's got that much facial hair.
I think people will get to know this part of this person. We've got the name of the person who it is, but what is it?
Name this scent.
What's the fragrance? I think people get to know this chin.
Oh, we got one.
We've got the name of the house. We need to be specific here because this is the flanker.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So we've got the name of who it is. We've got the name of the house. We need to know what the fragrance is on this one.
You're getting closer, Mina. You're getting very close.
Dior Homme, Chanel, Dior Homme EDT, Dior Homme Intense, Guilty. They're just going through all the Dior Hommes now. Dior Homme Intense.
Barry's just going on Google.
Dior
Wait for him to come
Homme
in.
for Men. There's one missing. It's the one you. Who can get there first? Itchy trigger fingers here. Come on. Dior Homme Bleu. That's the closest one. Dior Homme Cologne. No. Dior Homme Parfum. No. Come on, guys. And this is my favorite. This is my favorite one of the line as well. Oh, there you go. Amina, she got it.
Amina.
It's Dior Homme O for Men.
Mr. Pattinson, the Batman.
And again, that is my favorite from the Dior Homme line.
What are the scores?
Oh, on the scores on the doors then. So we've got John and Barry on one each.
Oh.
But then we have Tara and Amina head to head in first place with 2 each. So we've still got 4 to go.
Oh,
We've still got 4 to go, so it's still all to play for. Someone could come in and get 4 and win. So let's see what we've got now. Okay, a little bit of a harder one, I think. Here, let's go with this.
oh, bit of skin to skin.
Oh, skin, baby. What are we thinking? Oh, wait, we've got it. We've got a winner.
Oh, boom.
Tara. She knows her marketing campaigns. It is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. She was in there straight away.
Jumping on that shit.
Fragrance 1 Barracuda. And Tara, you beat Amina by the smallest of hairs there, so well done. Okay. I think they're going to start getting... The last 3 are going to be difficult, I think.
Amina, you need to jump on now.
The
Or
last
could
3 are
John,
going to be...
or could John sneak in?
So, there's 3 left.
Tony's put on that picture, she's nicked Jeremy's trunks.
And I think this was a good shout as well. Fragrance 1 Barracuda.
Damn right.
Right, okay. So let's go.
Is that the Hulk? The original?
No, that is Eric Banner. It is Eric Banner. Yes, it is. If you know it, you know it, obviously. But I think this might be. That is just Lucas Poe. I think John has said Boss Bottled for every single one.
I think he's in the same room as Tony. I think he's looking at something in Tony's ass.
Oh, by the way,
yeah,
I'm giving that. I'm giving that because he's then come in. Bulgarian Man Extreme.
Oh, very good.
Very good. I had not seen that before I went looking, so I wasn't expecting really anyone to get it. But yes, well done. That was very, very good. Okay, good so two more left. 2 more left. Let's try this one on for size.
He's ready to rumble here, isn't he?
Does anyone know who that is to start off with? Do you know who it is, Nick?
I think I do, but I don't.
So that's Rafa Nadal, the tennis player.
Oh yeah, tennis player. Yeah.
Jon Snow, Boss Bottled. John, just to let you know, none of these are Boss Bottled. Aqua de Parma, Hugo by Hugo Boss. That's a Beckham, Gucci Guilty, tennis player. Not sure which one. Lacoste White. No, I have no idea. So just going to start guessing. So I will go out there and say this one is a much cheaper fragrance, and it is one. I will say it is one that one particular reviewer in the chat does discuss.
Oh,
but only that I know of. One particular reviewer in this chat. Oh, we've got it.
Oh.
We've got it. We got
it. Avon new balls. Oh, go on, Bazza. Lanvin.
So I know that Nige talks about this quite a lot. There you go. So, Barry, well done you. So, scores on the doors.
It was Barry's crept up.
So where we currently are is we've got one left, and we've got Ian and John on 1, Barry and Amina on 2, but yet again, Queen of Fragrance quizzes, Tara is on 3. So
we could have a tiebreaker then.
Barry or Amina could make this a draw for this one, or Tara could take it away, or anyone else could answer it right, and Tara would win anyway. Right, okay. So, last one. I've made this deliberately difficult, but if anyone gets it, bravo to you.
It's like an undersized Oreo where the middle bit is massive.
It looks like the middle of an avocado. It looks like the stone of an avocado. I think Tara's got it. The TV ad with the dude. I think she's got it. She just needs to remember it. I think she knows what it is. Old Spice. Yep, she's got it. How the hell did you get that, Tara?
She's gangster. I'm on
a horse. She has smashed it. How?
Oh no, Barry. No. Barry got it. Barry snuck in.
Barry got it first.
Barry snuck in.
Barry got it first. That means it's a tie.
Oh.
What? That's fine. It is a tie, but that's fine because we do have a movie quiz as well. So it's still all to play for. This is one of the best commercials I've ever seen, by the way. It is one of the best adverts I've seen.
It's a beautiful horse.
I'm on a horse. Yes, so we've got Tara and Barry with 3, Amina with 2, and John and Ian with 1. So well done for everyone who took part in that, and well done everyone who got it right. Obviously, Tara and Barry are the most competitive amongst us, as we already know. But we'll see how the scores change when it comes to the movie quiz, because it's all to play for still. There's still another 10 questions. So being 3 up means nothing at this point, I'm afraid.
I think this is where it could go downhill.
It starts getting competitive now. So are we going to do the movie quiz now?
Let's get on it. Let's get on it.
We should do it?
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Okay. So I'll ask the questions. Question 1. Are we ready? Are we poised? Oh my God, where's my screen gone? There we are. Question 1. In Back to the Future, what is the name of Doc Brown's dog? Javier. I mean, that's not the answer, by the way. Sparky. Doc. Brownie. Bark from the future.
Cheers, Tony.
Possibly the best answer you could give for this question. Nick Cotton. Oh, Cotton. Ian. He come in with the Einstein. Well done.
Ian, very good.
He beat Barry to it as well. So Einstein is correct. Well done. And then later, in I think number 3, he changes it because he moves to a different point in time. I mean, he goes to the past, and Einstein's not been born yet, so he changes it to something else. But I can't remember what he changed it to.
Woof. Can you remember that? Where the kid used to wiggle his nose and turn into the dog. Oh,
No.
you might be a bit into that. I'm a bit older for that.
So, next question. In the ever-loved Batman and Robin, with possibly the worst Batman in existence, who starred alongside Arnie as the movie's second villain?
This should be an easy one.
Who was the second, or which actor was the second villain in Batman and Robin? And Jon Snow came in there very quick. Well done, John. The answer is Uma
Thurman.
Uma Thurman. And
Throwing them men.
And she played Poison Ivy. Correct.
Yeah, boy.
She was sexy as hell in it as well. If I remember, she was sexy as hell in it. Okay, question 3. Leonardo DiCaprio depicts who in the Martin Scorsese modern classic The Wolf of Wall Street? Which is a banger of a movie.
There we go. Someone's got it.
Yeah, Ian.
No.
Yeah, but that's not his name.
Oh, yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah. I was just like subconsciously like B. I was like, yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
So now, look, you see it. I told you it was all to play for, because now Ian he is got 3 points, so he is tied with the lead with Tara and Barry.
Ian is climbing up.
So now we have another anagram. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an anagram at the bottom of the screen where you currently can see fragrance/movie quiz. And what I want you to do is guess this Disney movie. Oh, I feel the tension. I can feel the tension. Cuban Groove, what's up? What's happening? I can feel like people are loading up anagram solvers now on their phones, and so it's a mixture of Nick, you're there. You go. Yeah.
There you go. Back in. So it's jumbled up words.
Yeah. So those words there make up a Disney movie.
It's at the bottom of our screen.
Smooch, Seigel, hugs. Great World War II. Slept on. Down here. If you look just a bit down here, it's currently going across.
I have to work out which way this camera that way.
There it is.
Tuna and Hooch.
Turner and Hooch. No, it's a Disney movie. And Barry comes in and wins it with High School Musical after he obviously went on a anagram solver. But you got the first one. You were the first one to get it right, so I'll give you the point.
Yes, buzzer.
High School Musical is the correct answer.
One of Buzz's
well
faves.
Done, you. Okay, so the next question. What was Morgan Freeman's name in The Shawshank Redemption?
Barry should be on this like fire.
Oh, wait. John came in first. Correct.
John shot in.
Red. Well done. And what a movie, by the way. Love a bit of Shawshank. Okay. This one's quite a long one, but pay attention. Pay attention. Ben Affleck, Ryan Reynolds, Chris Pine, Andy Garcia, Jeremy Piven, Ray Liotta, Common, and Alicia Keys are just a few of this all-star cast for a movie that centers around multiple hit men/hit women looking to kill one person. Name that movie.
Nope, not The Town.
Oh, Amin. Oh, no. I thought it was going to be Amina, but Tara came in. Came in.
She shot in.
Smoking Aces.
Smoking Aces.
What a banger of a movie as well. I love that movie.
It is a good film.
And we've got Andy in the chat as well. Hello, Mr. Dinosaur Man.
Hello, Mr. Heels.
Oh, is Tara using a keyboard? That's why she's getting so quick. She's watching on a computer. She knows.
She gets the laptop out.
One of the things that I found quite interesting about that movie, it was one of Chris Pine's really early movies, and I completely forgot that he was in it. And I rewatched it not that long ago, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's Chris Pine! Like, what the hell?" But yeah, it's like super different to any of the roles that he's been in since. Okay, question 7. What was the nickname given to the shark on the production set of Jaws? What was the nickname given to the shark on the production set of Jaws? Chomper,
teeth.
plastic, chopper, teeth, dildo.
Oh, someone's got it. Andy's got it.
Oh, Andy came in very quickly there. Bruce, yes.
Brucey bonus.
Bruce. And if anyone has seen Finding Nemo, you all would have known that because they named the shark Bruce because that's what they called the shark in Jaws. A little bit of trivia for you there. A little bit of trivia for you. Okay. Question 8. So Barry and Tara are still neck and neck.
Oh. Finding
Nemo is a kid's movie, Tara. Well done. Yes, it is.
Fantastic.
Question 8. You want to stay alive, you stay with me is a line from which action movie?
Say it again, Ant.
You want to stay alive, you stay with me.
I bet people will say what I said as well.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Tara said the first thing that I said.
Not Terminator. Terminator 2. Terminator. No. Rambo. Oh, Ravi's in the house as well.
Yes, Ravi.
No, it's not. It's not Rambo. Ravster.
Last Action
Hero. Die Hard 2.
Quality film, though, Andy.
Last Action Hero is a great movie. I'm sure this has been said in 94 action movies. Die Hard 2, Die Hard 3. Die Hard 3. Someone please say it.
Commando, Nemo.
Taken. Someone please say it. The Predator, Die Hard 3. No, someone... How has this one been missed? Die Hard 5. Die Hard. Correct. And it is John McClane says it to Hans Gruber. My God, you went straight in with Die Hard 2 and then started to go up. I'm like, no.
Go down.
Right, okay. So we have 2 more questions. Barry, you need to step your game up if you want to win here because Tara is still in the lead here.
Barry, mate, just get Google out, mate.
Killing Me Softly 4. On a serious note, Killing Me Softly was a great movie.
It was good. I like that slow-mo.
Question 9. The movies The Raid and The Raid 2 are in which language?
Andy will get this.
Yeah. Japanese?
No, not Japanese.
Mandarin, Vietnamese, Indonesian.
Yeah, here we go. Andy got it.
Indonesian. Correct.
I knew that boy would get it.
Every time that Andy gets one right, that means that Tara is closer to winning. So in order for Tara not to win right now, Barry needs to get... Oh, no, because the last one is split into 2. So there still could be a winner. There still could be a winner. So... My Google Home responds to your voice. Hey, Google.
Or Alexa, sing Happy Birthday.
Yeah. Alexa, hey, Google. Hey, Google, sing Happy Birthday to Tara. Right, so the next question. So this is split into 2. And this is basically how much attention do you pay to me and Nick? It's singing. So I'm going to say that Andy can't answer these. Amin is singing Happy Birthday as well. I'm making Google Home sing Happy Birthday all over the world here. Andy can't answer this because he knows us personally. So you can't answer this, Andy.
You're disqualifying him.
Yeah, I am. So I'll go in with me first. What is my favorite movie?
You'd have to be specific with mine because I've got a normal one and other one.
That's not. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. So Alex Hudson came in and said Jaws, but Alex Hudson also knows us personally, so he's not having that. The first person then behind it is Barry with Jaws. So Barry, he's finally caught up with Tara. So question 2, or part 2, what is Nick's favourite film?
No, favourite Van Damme film.
Oh, what's Nick's favourite Van Damme film? Sorry.
Nope, not Bloodsport. Oh, I think Barry's got it. Bazza snuck in. Oh, Lionheart. Close, very close. I do love Lionheart.
But you've got some really good. You got some really good answers here. The Crow,
very good.
Street Fighter, Double Impact, Hard Target. That's a great movie, by the way.
Color of the Night.
Time Cop. Okay, so that is us done. That is us done. So should we discuss the scores on the doors?
Yeah, scores on the doors.
Rich, Mitch. So with 2 points each. We have Andy and Amina. 2 points. Well done. With 3 points each, we have John and Ian. Well done. With 5 points, we have last week's champion, Tara. And
Boom. Shake the
with
room.
6 points, who came in at the last minute and stole the championship. Stole the championship right out of Tara's hands. We have our very own Bazaar with 6
Bazonda.
points. Well done, Barry.
Well done, Barry.
Bazaar should get 1 point deducted and he was in Shawshank, so that doesn't count. Bazaar was the only one to get High School Musical as well, but I'm still convinced that he put it in an anagram solver. So, but I can't prove
We'll
it.
let him have it. We'll let him have it.
Can't prove
We'll
it. But
treat
yes,
him.
winner, chicken dinner, Barry. So next week you have to beat Barry. Barry is the reigning champion. So we'll see what next week brings us. But that comes to the end of the quiz section. So thank you for getting involved. We had some very interesting, colourful answers in there, especially from Brian, who's been giving some very, very interesting answers. Can I complain about Shawshank, please? No, Barry, you can't. I understand that his name is Ellis. I understand that is his actual name. But everyone knows him as Red. So, no.
No complaining this time. You're the winner and accept it.
Yeah, you've already won. How can you be an ungrateful winner? How can you be that person? You won.
Next topic. So, before we go over ours, we want to talk about the ultimate date night and what movie and fragrance would you go for?
So I feel like mine's going to be a bit predictable because I just keep on banging on about it. But again, these. I think this topic is really, really kind of like personal. I'll step in as winner as Barry disgraces the crown. He's very close, Tara. He's very, very close because I don't feel like I'm a fan of ungrateful winners. I'm just not a fan of ungrateful winners. So take the victory and smile. So yeah, so what we want is the perfect date night movie and perfect date night scent.
Let's have a look.
51st Dates.
Interesting.
Purple Gourmand. Blended. Yes, really blended, Lord. Marc Jacobs Bang, if you know what I mean. Lord have mercy. Lynx Africa and Wedding Crashes on VHS.
That would be epic.
Marc Jacobs Bang is probably a very suggestive fragrance to wear for a first date, for a date night.
What about Sillet Bang?
Bang! The dirt is gone. Oh God! On a film, either 27 Dresses, The Weatherman, or Step Up. Oh, listen, Alex. Step Up 2 is my jam. Okay, Step Up 2 is my jam.
With some Jabberwockies.
Oh, mate. Mate, I want to watch that movie. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch that soon. Okay, so Egoist and 8 Femme.
Oh,
basically any Adam Sandler rom-com and Santal Blush. Brokeback Mountain. To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Yes, Buzzer.
Oh God, Brian's gone for a dark route.
Oh.
Secretions Magnifique and the Human Centipede. Lord have mercy.
Thought you would have gone for the Serbian film, Brian. Calm it down a little bit.
Ravi gets straight to the point. Aventus and a really shit movie, so it gets switched off quick.
Go on, Ravi, straight in.
So we're actually looking for like legit answers here. 5 Feet Apart is this year's date night COVID movie.
In the kitchen. I'm in the living room.
So I'll go with mine because I feel like mine's quite boring, really.
Okay.
Because it is. I've gone for rom-com, of course. You have to go for a rom-com and not too hard of a hitting movie. And what better rom-com is there? And I'll get to a point about this movie as well. So this is probably my favorite rom-com of all time, but it also houses the worst friend known to mankind within it as well. Love Actually. Love Actually is, and it's perfect for like Christmas time as well. Like Love Actually is the perfect date night movie for me. Like it's got everything in it, and it's got everyone in it as well. For those of you that know, it's got the worst friend in the world in it as well, Andrew Lincoln. He plays the worst kind of human being in it, and I can't forgive him for it. As much as I love The Walking Dead, I can't forgive him for it. And in terms of fragrance with it, for me, it's very easy because it's one I keep on banging on about, and I love it, and I know that my girlfriend loves it. So for me, it's a very easy win. I know that we both like this, and I know that we both love smelling this. So it's a no-brainer for me. And people really need to try it. Like they really, really need to bloody try it because it's so nice. It's really, really so nice, and it's just like, and it's not like a massive projector as well, so it sticks quite close to the skin, so you kind of like get on it.
Get on that shit.
Yeah. So Love Actually, Ralph Lauren Double Black.
So before I go over mine that I chose, let's just go through a few of these. Nightmare on Elm Street, Ultimate Cuddle Movie, wearing Remember Me again.
I think this is a good one.
Yeah. Joe Maguire is a great film.
Rich Warm Addictive. It's fire. Amina, no, it was Polo Double Black. Not just Polo Black. Basic Instinct and Angel Share.
You know what Nigel wants? He wants to be murdered in his bed, having some naughty time. Any horror movie and Black Phantom. Horror movies are perfect to get closer to that person, and with Black Phantom, they just want to devour you.
Oh. So this was my toss up whether or not the date night is going to be a rom-com or it's going to be a horror movie, because you always get the toss up between the two, don't you? Like I love my horror movies, but I like horror movies to enjoy a horror movie. Like I like feeling scared, whereas like date night, I want to have a cuddle. I want to just kind of like just chill. But yeah.
So mine, someone's already mentioned in the chat.
It was literally the first movie mentioned.
It was literally the first movie. So I went with 50 First Dates, and the scent that I've gone for is 100 Silent Ways by Nishane. Oh, sexy.
Sexy boys with sexy girls.
Sexy boys. Hell yes. Right, let's have a look at what else we got in here. Mr. and Mrs. Smith and Back to Black. Interesting.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith is a banging movie, though.
I like that film. Really like that film.
Waves of Harley Davidson poured onto your skin in the film Wild Hogs.
Great film. Naxos and True Lies.
True Lies, baby.
Tony's ready for a workout.
True Lies. Do it slowly. Sexy.
Do it some more.
Do it some more.
Yeah.
Is there a better bargain than Rich Warm Addictive? I don't think there is, if I'm being honest. For 12 quid. It's a fucking banger.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall
is another bang one. It's another banger. You sound like you're from London. 2001 Tara says Fast and Furious and Ralph by Ralph Lauren. Fast and Furious is a date night movie. God damn.
Hell yeah. Dark wearing. I don't know what that one is.
Tara, that's Portrait of a Lady. Tara, is that Fast and Furious 1?
50 First Dates for the win, 100%.
Should I tell you something about 50 First Dates?
Go on.
Never seen it.
You need to watch it.
I've never seen it.
You need to watch it. I'll lend it you.
I'm pretty sure I can get it on anywhere right now, but I've never seen it.
I'll lend it you on VHS.
Cruel Intentions and Sombra.
Was Cruel Intentions the pool scene with Sarah Gellar?
Cruel Intentions was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Mr. Sarah Michelle Gellar. Have you ever walked my classroom in bio outside the door? It says my favorite movie is 50 First Dates because it is. Wow, okay. I even reference it in a guest lecture I give for the literature course at our school. Wow.
I can imagine Tara's singing Forgetful Lucy.
Just P.S. I love you and by the fireplace. That's an actual really good answer.
That is. Waterboy.
Waterboy. Water. I love Waterboy, by the way.
I love Waterboy.
Went on a date for Fast and Furious 1. Solid. Love Fast and Furious 1. The Manchurian Candidate and the stench of governmental betrayal.
Damn right, Alex.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Tara is better than 50 First Dates. Definitely not.
Tara is fuming about the fact that I've not watched 50 First Dates, and she's.
It's all right. We'll get him to watch it. He can have it on a date night.
Yeah.
Right.
I also haven't watched The Last of the Mohicans. No, I haven't.
Yeah, watch 50 First Dates first. It'll keep you awake. Shall we go over our... Oh, that's a good one.
There's a lot of Adam Sandler in there. There's a lot of Adam Sandler in here.
Yeah. Right, shall we hit our top 5 comedy films?
Yes, let's do it. So, top 5 comedy movies. Interesting fact. Me and Nick created this list separately, and 4 out of the 5 we had the same. Go figure. Hard Candy is one for a good one for a first. Jesus Christ!
Oh my God!
Yeah, 4 out of 5 was were the same. So I had to kind of think. We'll kind of vary it up a little bit so we can get a little bit more of a chat going on. So I had to think of other movies that I liked instead. So Nick, let you go first. What's one of your 5? So these aren't ranked, are they? These are just top 5.
No, yeah, we can just do that. Yeah. So one of my first ones, I've not put 50 First Dates in because I put it in earlier, but it would have been in the list. So one of my first ones is Ace Ventura. How can you not have a Jim Carrey film? And I think when this one came out, his energy just jumped off the screen. And yeah, he's an absolute beast. Yeah, brilliant film. Love it. Great.
Okay. So one of mine was mentioned last week, actually. So I'll do that first, get it out of the way. The Hangover. Again, I mentioned it last week. I'll mention it again. It is every single time I put it on, I laugh hysterically. There's not one time that I've watched this movie and not piss myself laughing. It's so funny. It's so reliable. You know, when you're having like a really shit day and you just want to watch something funny, this works every single time. It's just something about it that it's like got a direct link to my funny bone. And that's it. It just makes me laugh. Zach Galifianakis in this is just great. Golden. He's just absolutely golden. And Ed Helms is fucking hilarious in it as well. But yeah, I just love it.
So My next one is
So
Happy Gilmore.
this was also one of mine that I had to change. But yes,
Absolutely love this film. Always gives me a little tickle. Great. I needed an Adam Sandler one because I used the 51st Dates already. So, yeah, I think you can't go wrong with a bit of Sandler.
yeah, I love Happy Gilmore as well. I think it was like one of the first Adam Sandler movies I watched when I was younger, and yeah, it was just.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Have I just read that right?
Hang on a minute. What's going on here? What is going on here?
Truthfully,
What was he?
and
What
I noticed,
aftershave was he wearing?
I noticed how she's gone quiet now. Like, come on now, for real.
Just turned the computer off.
Yeah.
Reminiscing.
I had a job where I met a lot of famous people at the blues club.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you met a lot of famous people.
Damn right.
Well, seeing as though we've mentioned Vince Vaughn.
Hang on.
What?
I need to go to this club.
What you want to kiss all the boys?
Yeah.
What the hell? Well, speaking of Vince Vaughn, yeah, dodgeball. Jesus Christ. Finger banged by Vincent. Yeah. Dodgeball. I don't even know what more to say. The lead character is had his tongue down Tara's throat.
Is that Vince Vaughn on the floor after a snog?
Yeah, I love this movie. This is the childish humor that I need in my life. Ben Stiller in this movie is just out of this world funny. So funny. But yeah, it's dodgeball.
Yeah, it is quality. I think it was pretty sloppy. Oh dear. Come on, Vince, sort it out, mate. My next one is Superbad.
This was also one of mine.
This was just I can remember the first time I watched it. So many scenes, I was just pissing myself laughing. Great film.
I had to go to the cinema twice to watch this movie, simply because I missed so much of it the first time round because I was laughing so much. Like, that's so hard. I was laughing. Me and a group of mates went to watch this, and I think there was there was a good 10 of us. Then we went to go see it. So we're a group of lads going there. You get the giggles at the smallest things, but that movie, yeah. First time I watched it, I was laughing that hard. I had to go watch it the second time because I missed so much of it. So good. From one silly movie to another.
Oh yes.
Jim Carrey, it's got to be in my top.
Has to be in.
This movie, again, it appeals to my sense of humor because, god damn it, I'm childish, and this is just it's just the epitome of childish. It's just the epitome of childish. And if you have a childish nature or find childish things funny, you will be hard pressed to not laugh at this movie at least a handful of times.
Where's Ravi? Yes, Ravi.
Freddy got fingered.
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Ravi
that
knows
movie,
the score. Bit of Tom Green.
That movie is just, I find it just weird. Freddy got fingered. Like, I don't find it funny. I just find it odd.
I can remember I think he released some songs. There was like the Bum Bum song. That was funny, the Bum Bum song.
Tom Green was funny in Road Trip though. When he's like he's trying to feed that snake with the mouse. He's there just kind of like singing to the snake whilst it goes to eat him. Yeah, Tom Green's funny in that, but Freddy Got Fingered, I was just like,
my next one is American Pie 2.
This was also my one, not American Pie 1, but American Pie 2.
American Pie 2. This, I can remember watching this in the cinema and Stifler running around going, do. Absolutely. Oh my God. It was just, I was howling in the cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Great film. Still, it's my favorite out of all of the American Pie films by far.
Interesting point about that. My choices for Luke were going to be either The Mask or Stifler.
I'd say definitely Stifler.
So my next one, and this is down to the Brit in me, and I find this movie hilariously funny, but extremely clever as well. Shaun of the Dead. I crack up at this movie every single time, and I watched it recently within the last month or so, and it's just as funny now and just as clever now as it was when I first watched it. I absolutely love this movie and what it does with the genre and how it uses the horror element to its comedic advantage. It won't be matched. And it's just incredible.
Four Lions. What a film. Absolutely love Four Lions. Have you seen Four Lions, Ant? Brilliant. It's got the guy from Phone Jacker.
Yeah. I know I know of it. I've just not seen it.
So
has it got Riz Ahmed in it as well?
Yeah. Yeah. Really good film. So this next one isn't a direct comedy, it's more of a dark comedy. No, it's easily up there as one of my favorite.
It's really funny though.
My favorite.
It's really funny.
In Bruges. Absolutely love In Bruges. And Colin Farrell is absolutely awesome in this film. Just his comedic timing and yeah. It's one of my,
like I said, dark comedies. Dark comedies are great. You know what else is a really good dark comedy? The Nice Guys. I think it's The Nice Guys.
Yeah, what? Wahlberg?
No.
With Russell Crowe.
Yeah, with Russell Crowe and what's his name?
Gosling.
That's the one. Yeah, really, really funny. Really, really good dark comedy. But I think my favorite out of all of these, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my last one. Has to be, and again, you can see my
look who's popped in.
Oh, Mr. Poe.
You were mentioned earlier, Luke.
I'm talking about you quite a lot, actually. And you can see my taste in comedies here. All very childish, all very silly. I think possibly one of my favorite comedy movies of all time is The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I think just that waxing scene alone.
Steve Carell, in my opinion, is probably one of the funniest men on the planet. He is so unbelievably funny. Like, obviously, intentionally funny, but it always comes across as unintentionally funny, and that's what makes him brilliant.
You can do that trying, can't he?
He is so unbelievably funny. Like, he could literally be having a conversation with me, and I would find him funny. He is so funny. That wax, like you said, that waxing scene, and to know that waxing scene actually happened. Like, if you didn't know, the waxing scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin, like, Steve Carell is a naturally hairy man, so the hair you see on his body in that scene is his own, and the waxing that happens actually happened. So his reactions to that were all genuine.
And I think there's a blooper reel of that waxing scene, of where they didn't keep a few of the words that he was shouting out. Go and watch that, because that is absolutely hilarious. Some of the stuff that they cut out, they should have kept in the film, but yeah, still great nonetheless.
Yeah, and I will agree, Tara. he did get hot. Steve Carell with his silver fox that he's got going on.
Space Force.
Luke, I've also mentioned Galifianakis and how crazy he is and how he's hilarious, because Hangover is also one of my favorite comedies of all time. But yeah, I think they're our top 5 comedies.
If you haven't watched In Bruges or 40-Year-Old Virgin, go and watch them. I think 40-Year-Old Virgin's popular, but I think In Bruges is probably one that not many people have watched.
In Bruges is great. In Bruges is really, really good. And if you like that kind of stuff, if you like In Bruges, go and watch Seven Psychopaths as well.
Yeah.
Seven Psychopaths is really, really good. And again, has the same kind of feel. It's a very dark comedy, but at the same time, really, really funny.
I think Barry mentioned it earlier. See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Old film, but absolutely fantastic. I think I was watching that last week. Yeah, great film.
Zombieland, Tara, Zombieland.
Zombieland
is one of my favorite horror comedy, as well as Shaun of the Dead. Zombieland is great. It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Can we talk about her getting snogging Bill Murray and his mum?
Okay,
all at once.
Tara, would it be easy for you to just turn around and say, "Here's who I haven't met"?
Yeah. Here's who I haven't snogged.
Whereabouts was this club? Whereabouts was this club?
Yeah, Groundhog Day. I do like. It's not a comedy, but it's the situational comedy. Is Lost in Translation.
With Bill Murray.
Yeah.
The one with Scarlett Johansson in it as well.
Yeah. So it's not a laugh out loud comedy. It's the situations that he's put in.
Buddy Guy's Legends in Chicago. Cool. If I go to Chicago, let's just stay there.
We'll see a plaque on the wall with Tara's photo on.
It's just how many people Tara's snogged, and there's different...
All signatures on the wall. One of them celebrity walls. Elf is a good film.
Lord.
Oh dear. Step Brothers.
Again, that's one of those that it's just stupid comedy that is just so funny. It's just that and Anchorman. It's just stupid comedy that just appeals to me so much because I'm such a child.
I think someone mentioned it earlier, Tropic Thunder.
Great movie.
Another Ben Stiller one was...
Ben Stiller is so funny.
Heartbreak Kid.
Ben Stiller is so unbelievably funny.
Oh, how could I forget? Just Friends. One of my favourite. Easily. Ryan Reynolds.
Is that one with... what's her name?
Bird from Faris.
Anna Faris. Yeah. It's, isn't that Chris Pratt's business? No, it's not anymore. He used to be with her.
No, he's married to Schwarzenegger's daughter.
Yeah,
now.
he is. Yeah.
Really like Just Friends.
Has anyone watched Don't Mess with the Zohan? No, I haven't. It's always seemed a little bit too silly for me. I mean, I like silly, but that seemed a bit too far for me.
I think Scary Movie's just got a bit too much.
Scary Movie 1 and 2 were great. Scary Movie 1 in particular was really, really good. I think I watched Scary Movie 2 more.
Yeah.
But Scary Movie 1 was so good just because of how much it parodied the slasher movies. It was perfect.
Yeah. And then they just overdid it.
Yeah, it just went too far. Scary Movie 3, actually. Scary Movie 3 wasn't that bad with Simon Rex. It wasn't that bad. The one where it kind of like mainly parodied Signs.
Yeah.
But it wasn't great in comparison to 1 and 2.
I've got another 2 films. Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking the juice in the hood.
Fucking hell.
That was a mouthful, but that was a great film. It was the Wayans brothers.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of their early ones. And Friday.
Friday and Next Friday are great.
Friday. Awesome.
I recently watched a clip of Next Friday when I think it's Pinky. Pinky. He goes into the shop and he thinks that the Ice Cube is robbing him, and he's got a gun to his head and he's like, don't say a word or anything like that, and he's like, keeps on asking him questions, and before he can get the answer out, he's just going like ape shit behind him. It's so funny. Ice Cube is so good.
I think Tara is actually Sharon Stone. I think she's Sharon Stone.
Recited a poem he wrote to me at the Desert Lounge. Come on.
I think she's Sharon Stone.
You've met John Coffey. Like, seriously. That man makes me cry. So hard.
Straight after that, she had a sloppy snog. She had to
get on a huge
get a ladder. Yeah. Get a ladder.
That man makes me cry. He makes me cry like a little baby. Green Mile is just one of those that gets you right here. God damn.
Oh, Chuck and Larry with Adam Sandler, where he pretends he's gay.
Not seen
absolutely. What?
It's one of those that I was like, no, I'm just like. Sometimes Adam Sandler is really, really good, like really, really good, and then at other times I'm just like, all right, stop, please, like stop.
Chuck and Larry is awesome. You will love it. You will love Chuck and Larry.
Speaking of Adam Sandler, Uncut Gems.
It is good.
Dude, that was so good. It's the most anxiety-inducing movie I've seen in a while. Adam Sandler is really good in that movie, and it's just so unexpected. When I was watching that, people kept on telling me, "It's like, oh yeah, it's really unexpected. You won't recognize the fact that it's Adam Sandler because of how he is." And Jesus Christ, it's so good, so good. That and the other anxiety-inducing movie that I watched is with Pattinson in it. It's Good Time.
Good Time's a great film.
Mate, I was on edge that entire movie. And to say that pretty much nothing really happens in it. Like, nothing really happens at all in it. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Like, I felt like I was just like, I couldn't breathe throughout it all. It's so good. If anyone hasn't seen that, go and see Good Time with Robert Pattinson, and it's so good.
Great film.
Bubble Boy. Is that the one? Bubble Boy, is that the one with is that Jake Gyllenhaal? Bubble Boy.
I've never heard of Bubble Boy.
See, even Brian's there. Look, Uncut Gems. I like Good Time even more. They're just as good as each other, mate.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm sure that's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Could be.
Yeah. That's my boy, just for nice. Right. I think we're probably done. I think we're a little earlier than we. Jake Gyllenhaal is in Bubble Boy. I think we're a little earlier than we usually, but we did kind of like fly through our topics this week, so we'll call it a day unless there's anything that anyone else wants to go over or anything that.
I think just a little last shout out for our latest videos. So if you haven't watched them already, Ant did Centauri perfumes, first impressions, and then I did best fragrances of 2020. So
It's really hard to do this backwards.
I know I'm trying to. I've got my finger the wrong way. I'm trying to work out which way my finger is. Hang on. There and there. Hang on. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah. So yeah, go and check them out if you haven't done so. And thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Really enjoy the evenings, especially when you guys are in the chat and having a bit of a laugh.
We're gonna try and keep the quiz and the fun and the games going throughout the weeks as well. Remember, next week we are not on Friday. It is going to be Nige is back on Friday next week.
Yeah.
So we will be on Sunday, same time, but be on Sunday. And then the week after, we'll probably try and keep it alternating like we used to do when we first started. So one week it'll be Friday, one week it'll be Sunday. So hopefully you'll all have some time to be able to join in. Obviously, we know with Sunday it being kind of like family time and stuff like that. So if you can't make it, then we understand. But if you can make it, we'd love to see you. Next week's quiz, who did Tara kiss? We could incorporate that.
Fantastic idea. And I think Tara's agreed to do a midway singing.
Tara's going to do a song
for
us, isn't she?
Yeah. In her rock gear.
She posted on Instagram about how much she loves to sing, and she was singing with someone. So I think halfway through,
get some blues songs on.
Special guest appearance. Tara's going to come on and sing some Fats Domino, and then and then she'll leave, and then we'll crack on. That sounds good.
With no extra points.
If you can join us next week on Sunday, that would be cracking. That'll be great.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Don't forget to like and all that kind of jazz. If you've not liked the video already, we very much appreciate it, and it helps, obviously. But yeah, so we have got a few reviews lined up, few that we've already recorded that just need editing and stuff like that. So hopefully more reviews are going to be coming out on the way. Potentially might even start reviewing WandaVision because it's new and it's coming out. So we'll see how that goes as well. But if we don't see you before, have a lovely weekend.
Have a lovely weekend. Just thing, Tara isn't singing on our thing next week.
Yeah, that's not happening.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Yeah.
Unless she wants to, of course.
Have a nice weekend, guys, and appreciate you coming on.
Yep. See you later.
Bye.